please students to respond the class and also go through the some peculiarities in case of the feathers of birds, and birds usually possesses the feathers in their bodies, and these are the integumentary derivatives or skin derivatives. Especially these derivatives would be arising from the epidermal region, so these are also be called as epidermal derivatives. You know, the epidermis in case of the bird, okay, also be in common vertebrate animals, constituted by two layers, epidermis and dermis, and epidermis further divided into three layers named as stratum corneum and stratum germinativum or Malpighian layer. And stratum corneum usually cornified and also forming the one keratinized layer, which one is called as cuticular layer, that would be remaining at the uppermost part of the body surface. Secondly, the stratum germinatum, which was present under the stratum corneum, that would be generated some derivatives in the epidermal region. These are called as epidermal derivatives. Very few derivatives would be arising from the stratum corneum. Okay, it is a cornified layer, no doubt, and it gives up the feathers spurs in case of the birds, which are enclosed to the body from the outside. It would be remaining above the skin, and I already depicted the feathers which are present on the body surface of the birds. They are named as quill feathers, then coverts feathers, contour feathers, and phylloplumage and down feathers or plumage. Plumulus or down feathers also be noticed on the bird's body at the end. Then, after this, you also know the different types and subtypes of the feathers in there, and other kinds of feathers of the birds also be noticed, and one type is known as powder down feathers. Powder down feathers, called as powder down. Okay, and these occur in many birds, usually aggregated into special patches such as the fair, pectoral and pelvic yellowish patches on the skin of the herons and bitterns, and sometimes in scattered tract, and the tufts as in parrots, rollers, and the immature your damizias. In them you find such type of powder down feathers. These are simply down feathers, of which the tufts never develop beyond the early stage and continually beat down into the powdery substance. It has been suggested that they help to keep the plumage clean and in good condition a sort of talcum powder. Feathers with extraordinary character in case of the bird, and by this striking character the bird is characterized. We people differentiate the birds from the other animals in the universe. They will be distributed in the different places, and the feathers which are available in the head, that will not be same at the neck or cervix, and which are remain in the neck, that will not be same in the ventral or in the vertebrals, or also in the wings, or also in the tails. In different places the arrangement is different, and feathers types also be different in there. Okay, I already depicted in here the powdered down feathers to you. Then you know another feather which are remaining as a bristles, that is called as rectal bristles. That is called as rectal bristles. You see, the rectal bristles generally possessing by some birds, they are very stiff, hairy-like feathers, and believed to be modified plumage. Each bristles has a short and calamus is not so large, and a slender rachis also be there, with a few rudimentary barbs at its base, not at the apex. And these are seen around the base of the bill, that is called as the rictus or flycatchers. Okay, goat shookers and whippoorwills. In those species you find the rectal bristles. Okay, in rectal bristles you see the diagram of it. Feathers likely, and you find the short calamus. Then you find the rachis. It is called as calamus or quill. It is called as rachis or sap. Okay? Then you find barbels like just likely you find the at the base, generally they are diameter towards upwards. Okay, and the long stiff but the shaft is there, that is also be called as rachis. There is no any barbs in there. It is free from the barbs, and rudimentary barbs only present at the base. These are nothing. These are called as rudimentary barbs. Rudimentary barbs. Okay, and these two. You see both the sides. These hairy-like structures are called as the barb. Generally, they have no luxurious growth in there, so they called as the rudimentary barbs. And short calamus you have seen in there is the short calamus, and a long stiff, your stiff pointed rachis also be noticed at the upward, and that form of the scale is called as the your rectal bristles. Okay, not found in the pigeons. In other cases you find them. Generally, they would be remaining in the rictus varieties of the birds. Okay, and that these are also called as bill birds, flycatchers, godsuckers, and whippoorwills. In them, you find such type of feathers in their bodies. Lastly, I will explain you about the other styles which are also be noticed in the air. These are the tactile feathers. Generally, they also be named as vibrissae feathers. Vibrissae, you know the hairs also, and by them the organism can detect the position. They can pass through this way or not. They can be recognized by them. Generally, such type of hairs possessed by some wild animals, along with our cats and rats. Okay, but here you find feathers. They also be named as vibrissae feathers or tactile feathers. They occur at the root of the beaks or round the eyes and are the best developed in the nocturnal birds like owls. Okay, some of the peculiar feathers such as the bristles at the gaps of the nightjar, eyelashes or hornbills, wires of birds of your paradies, and ornamental plumage of many species may be derived from your counter feather. These are nothing, these are derivation of the counter feathers. In this manner, feathers are distributed in the different species as well as also some common species like pigeon, and pigeon generally possesses the more feathers in their bodies, and all the type of feathers should not be noticed in the same body, and in other species of the birds you find these feathers which I have already taught in today to you. Okay, and you know all the types of feathers of the birds. Some are common feathers which are also be explained beforely in the pythons, named as your quill feathers or flight feathers, and those feathers would be remain in the remiges, and also your rectrices and coverts. Then counter feathers or penile feathers you have seen, and also philoplumage or hair feather or pin feathers you have known, and at the end I explained to you beforely down feathers or plumage to you. In today I will narrate you about the other peculiar feathers which are not available on the body of the pigeon, and after the pigeon other birds are possessing some peculiar feathers named as the powder down feathers and rectal bristles, and your tactile feathers are vibrissae and wires and eyelashes, and these are also possessing some feather-like structures, and ornamental plumage also be noticed in some cases, and these are nothing, these are the modification of the counter feathers. Thank you all. My class on the feathers of the birds is finished in here.